Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. As always, it's great to have you guys here as we talk about some movie news. So, we're going to dive back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we're going to be talking about Avengers Doomsday. It's confirmed to start its production, start filming, as of next month here in the UK, which is a really exciting time to be a Marvel fan. With RDJ coming back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe playing Doctor Doom, I'm still kind of reveling in that that reveal that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom. I still can't process how that's going to look in the movie, but I'm so excited to see what they do with it. I think it's going to be fantastic, and like I said, filming starts here next month in the UK. So hopefully, we might get some leaked images, maybe some leaked set videos. We'll have to see if any of that stuff happens. But let's get into this article. Let's break down what's going on with the movie and talk about some details as well about Avengers Doomsday. So, this comes to us from Comic Book Movie. Avengers Doomsday confirmed to start filming next month in the UK. Every time they start filming on one of these big Marvel or DC productions, there's always those videos that come out sort of like the first couple of weeks into production, where they're trying to sneak actors around the set, where they're going to rush someone from their trailer onto the set and they put the black cloak over their head, and then the pictures start coming out, and then everybody on the internet starts going frantic trying to guess which actor it is. And you know that those kind of videos are going to come out once this movie starts its filming. But anyway, let's get to this information. So, a recent production weekly report claimed that Avengers Doomsday was likely scheduled to commence production early this year, and we now have confirmation via the wrap. According to the site, Marvel Studios' next big film will start shooting next month in the United Kingdom. Though we don't know if this part of the report is accurate, it's worth mentioning that PW also notes that the cast members include previously confirmed actors such as Robert Downey Jr., obviously now playing Doctor Doom, Chris Evans, who's coming back as Steve Rogers or Nomad. Yeah, there's been a lot of rumours and speculation about Chris Evans coming back, but recently, I think it was like a few weeks ago, Chris Evans himself, he was having a conversation with Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie asked him about coming back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and basically Chris Evans came out point blank and said, "No, I'm retired. I'm happily retired." That's what Chris Evans has said on the issue. Whether he's lying or not, we just don't know at this point, but actors have certainly lied about coming back to their roles before. Andrew Garfield. So we just don't know if there's any truth to what Chris Evans said about being happily retired. Anthony Mackie, obviously he's 100% confirmed to be there. Sam Wilson, who's in the upcoming Captain America, along with the Fantastic Four First Steps and Thunderbolts cast. Tom Holland is Peter Parker. We're definitely going to see Tom Holland in there. And Elizabeth Olsen, which is obviously rumored to be coming back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I just did a video recently about Elizabeth Olsen coming back, and supposedly they could go the route where Scarlet Witch comes back, her memory is wiped, and she actually falls in love with Victor Von Doom, because in the comics she becomes a love interest of Doctor Doom, and they could potentially go that route within this movie. Could you even imagine the Scarlet Witch falling in love with Victor Von Doom? Like, that would be an insane story arc, but we'll have to wait and see if any of that comes to fruition. That's just some of the rumors that I've heard anyway, guys. So, Ana de Armas is also listed as a possibility. Plot details are still under wraps, but we do know that Marvel had plans in place for a Kang-focused story in the 5th Avengers movie. Yeah, we all know about that by now. Jonathan Majors was going to be playing Kang. Ultimately, his character just didn't come across the way Marvel wanted it to. He didn't feel imposing. He didn't feel threatening, kind of like Thanos. I mean, he was beaten by Ant-Man in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. When you have a big bad villain of the MCU who can be beaten by Team Ant-Man, then he doesn't feel that imposing. So they didn't really do him justice. Obviously, Jonathan Majors, he was convicted in court. I don't know exactly what it was. Something to do with an altercation with a girlfriend. And obviously, he was let go by Disney and Marvel. And they pivoted to the Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom. They were forced to go back to the drawing board when actor Jonathan Majors was convicted of assault. The decision was then made to pivot to Doctor Doom, like I was just saying, who will be played by Tony Stark actor Robert Downey Jr. So, quote, "We've always worked very closely with Marcus and McFeely through all the work that we've done together," co-director Joe Russo said last year. When Stephen McFeely joined the writing team, "It's a little bit like getting back on a bike. We have a really codified process that we all work together through. It's very complicated to iron out a story of this scale. I couldn't even imagine trying to have all these interconnected characters and like multiverse and Doctor Doom and all this kind of craziness. Imagine trying to write all the individual character arcs and trying to coalesce them together to have a cogent story that the actual fan base can follow, that makes sense, that's interesting, that doesn't overshadow each other. Like the complexities of the writing must be just insane on this kind of movie. And yeah, wow, just being a writer for Marvel, especially on this type of movie, would be a challenge and a half. So, these are going to be very, very big movies with a lot of characters in them and a lot of storylines coalescing, added Joe Russo. We're really happy with how they're coming together right now. Yeah, there's been rumors going around that there's supposedly like 60 to 70 plus Marvel characters. Again, writing the stories, having, amount of screen time for each character to make their story make sense, having them interacting with each other, and it would just be absolutely crazy to try and put something like that together. So if cameras are indeed set to start rolling in March, we should start to get some official updates from the trades fairly soon. Avengers Doomsday arrives in theaters May the 1st, 2026. That's not that long away now, really, when you think about it. That's going to come around pretty damn quick. No snap intended. Well, I don't know why I was snapping, but yeah. So May the 1st, 2026, it's literally just over a year away. I mean, it's not that far away. It will be here as soon as we know. And this is going to be an absolutely huge movie, and it's going to make a shit ton of money at the box office. Followed by Avengers Secret Wars on May the 7th, 2027. Both films will be directed by the Russo brothers, who also make their MCU return after helming Captain America Winter Soldier, which is by a lot of people held in high regard as the best Marvel film ever made. People are obviously going to argue amongst themselves about it, but it's in the discussion for the top three at least, if not the best. Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. Quote, being able to create stories and explore characters within the Marvel universe fulfilled a lifelong dream of ours, and we discovered a powerful connection with audiences in each film that we made. We're thrilled to collaborate once again with Kevin, Lou, and the entire Marvel team to bring this epic adventure in storytelling to a new and surprising places for both fans and ourselves, said the Russos in a statement after the San Diego Comic-Con panel. So guys, that's kind of where we are. So it looks like Doomsday is set to start filming next month here in the UK. Like I say, we may get some leaked images, we may get some leaked set videos. We'll have to wait and see. But with a movie of this scale of the Marvel Cinematic Universe going forward, the security is going to be A-grade, top-notch, trying to stop leaks coming out of the set. And Marvel, they're going to plan this all in advance about, how to move the actors around the set, how to stop people taking videos and pictures, and all this kind of stuff. But when they're filming in a public place where, you're out in the open, how on earth can they stop the public from filming scenes and, taking pictures of the actors in their costumes? I have no idea how they're going to get around that. Obviously, in this day and age, we have drones as well. When the Fantastic Four were shooting on their movie set, they built part of the city on a movie set. I think it was actually here in the UK. And there was people flying drones over the Fantastic Four movie set, taking images and videos of the Fantastic Four set. So people could do that with this movie as well, if they're filming out in the open. We'll have to wait and see ultimately if that does become the case. But if it does, if a load of images and videos get leaked that don't spoil the movie, then I'll make sure I cover it here on the channel so you guys can stay up to date with everything that's going on with this production, because it's going to be huge, and it's all we're going to be talking about for the next few years, most likely. Well, the next year or so until the movie comes out, I should say. But guys, that's kind of where we are. Filming starts next month. Could not be more excited for this movie. It's going to be insane, off the scale, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. So, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Are you looking forward to this movie? Like me, do you think there's going to be a load of leaked set images and videos coming out? And are you looking forward to seeing that as well? Some people aren't, some people are. But guys, just let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Can't wait to hear your feedback. As always, make sure you hit the like button before you leave, and consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so already. It goes a very long way to supporting my content, so I really, really appreciate that, guys. And as always, I will see you in the next video.